We're glad you're with us tonight at 5. I'm Mark Stewart. Now to the Colorado case at the U.S. Supreme Court. The request for a wedding cake by a gay couple is now prompting a debate about anti-discrimination laws and First Amendment rights. Let's begin in Washington with Denver 7's Mike Sachs. He was inside the chambers.
We got Jackson back! We got Jackson back!
The battle lines outside the Supreme Court this morning were as clear as those inside.
Love.
Win!
Love.
Win!
And the fight all arose from a cake shop encounter 5 years ago.
I'm here at the Supreme Court today because I respectfully declined to create a custom cake that would celebrate a view of marriage in direct conflict with my faith's core teachings on marriage.
We were hurt and felt rejected, and we felt like second-class citizens in our society.
The court's 4 liberal justices this morning all appeared to support the same-sex couple's claim to equal treatment under Colorado's anti-discrimination law. The 4 more conservative justices appeared to back the bakers' religious objection. But the lawyers who argued each side were less certain about Justice Anthony Kennedy, who's used his swing vote to secure LGBT rights, including same-sex marriage, and strengthen religious liberty.
I think it's hard to know where Justice Kennedy is at. I don't want to speculate on that. I was pleased to know, though, that the court is considering both sides of this issue and the dignity cuts both ways.
I think the law is on our side. You can't single out people and refuse to provide them services because they're Catholic, because they're Jewish, because they're gay, because they're straight, because they're black, or because they're white.
But the law ultimately is what Justice Kennedy says it is. And today, he said, it seems to me that the state in its position here has been neither tolerant nor respectful of Mr. Phillips's religious beliefs.
And now the action moves behind the scenes, where the liberal and conservative justices will vie for Justice Kennedy's vote. And whoever gets the majority will find out by the end of June when the opinion is handed down. Outside the Supreme Court, I'm Mike Sachs, Denver 7.
All right, so let's break this down even further. This case really centers around the First Amendment and Colorado's anti-discrimination law. It prohibits businesses from discriminating against their customers for a number of reasons, including sexual orientation. And keep this in mind, same-sex marriage was legalized in 2015, yet the justices have to think about this case as it first happened in 2012. We will continue to stay on top of this case. You can count on us here on air as well as online to bring you any new developments. And coming up tonight at 6, we'll hear from a constitutional law scholar who was inside the court for today's argument.